I gotta give a shout out to Derrick Rose of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Had a career high 50-point game today against the Utah Jazz. He shot 19 of 31 from the floor, 4 of 7 from three-point range, and 8 of 11 from the free throw line. He hit 2 free throws at the end of the game to seal the deal, and had a game-saving block toward the end in the final seconds of the ball game. This is the most points that Derrick Rose has scored in an NBA game since 2011, and this is the most points. So far, he's averaging 18.8 points per game after tonight's performance, and this is the highest scoring average that he's had in a season in 7 years. So tonight, Derrick Rose looked like he stepped out of a time machine. His shot looked so good tonight. I've never seen his shot look like the way it looks tonight. I mean, it just could be one of those games where just everything was rolling for him. But his moves. I love the ball fake move he did against Rudy Gobert down low. I mean, it was beautiful. His drives. I mean, you're not going to see the same Rose that we saw in the MVP year, where he was just taking it to the rack, and we're not going to see that type of guy. But he looked quicker tonight. He looked close to what we remember him from the Chicago Bulls days before the injuries, when he was supposed to be the guy. He was going to be that star player. I've been hard on him. I got frustrated with him as a Chicago Bulls fan. I thought there were some injuries he could have came back from a lot sooner. Maybe I was wrong in being that hot-headed about it. But it's been a long time coming for D. Rose, and I hope that he can stay healthy. I hope that he has the same luck when it comes to his health as Grant Hill did. As we all know, Grant Hill was a guy that had top 10 potential, and injuries derailed his career. It appeared his career was over. He kept getting injured. He had a life-threatening staph infection that nearly killed him. But he was able to come back, and while he never became the guy that he was before, he remained for a long period of time a steady, solid, dependable player, fundamentally sound, who was able to be an integral piece on many NBA teams for the duration of his career. In particular, I remember him being a big part of those Phoenix Suns teams, and later on with the Clippers. But Derrick Rose is only 30 years old, so he still has a little bit left in the tank. I gotta mention this though. The NBA's rules, freedom of movement rule now, I'll probably do a separate video about this later on today. I know I've done it before, but because I didn't want to shit on Derrick Rose parade, but it was a great game. But keep in mind though, this is the 4th 50-point game we've seen this season, and it's just turning into November. It's the 4th. So there's something going on that's making 50 points look less special than it used to. It kind of reminds me of baseball in the 90s, when it's like everybody was hitting 50 home runs, and the specialness of it was losing its luster, to the point where if a guy, like Greg Vaughn hit 50 home runs in 1998, and he was an afterthought. Whereas 10 years earlier, Greg Vaughn would have been, wow, Vaughn hit 50 home runs. It was like, oh yeah, he hit 50, yeah. But congratulations to Derrick Rose, man. Career high performance.